Dustin. Hey guys, how do you, yeah, okay, that's it. Hey guys, how do you make a domain mapping with AWS, Amazon Cloud, so my website gets hosted on Amazon? Just go to YouTube. You can do it with Cloudflare. It's probably the easiest way to do it is through Cloudflare. But just go to YouTube and search, not directly on our channel, because I don't think we have any public training about that. And the training that I did on that was probably 3 years old now. And it's likely that I don't know, it might not have changed, but just go to YouTube and search domain mapping, cloud, Amazon HTML site or something like that, right? And just play around. You'll find somebody that's good with a tutorial for that. It's fairly simple. I use Cloudflare to do that, but you can also use Amazon Route 53, which is their DNS service inside of AWS console. You can do it with Amazon Route 53. And what's interesting about Amazon Route 53, by the way, is when you set it up that way, it gives you what's called a dynamic IP. The IP for your site will change. If you're hosting in Amazon, but if you're just pointing, how do you make a domain mapping so my website gets hosted on Amazon? Yeah, if you're using Amazon to host, then it's a dynamic IP, it's interesting because the IP changes. Years ago, we had talked about building PBNs, well, kind of like PBNs, but essentially buffer sites using Amazon HTML pages hosted in S3 buckets, but using Amazon Route 53 to set up subdomains for a particular domain. And you have just multiple, like essentially we create a bunch of pages as subdomains, but they would each have dynamic IPs. So it wouldn't look like all of them coming from, like, links from the same domain were be coming from different IPs, if that makes sense, because there were different subdomains, and you'd go check them in an IP checker. And if you refresh the screen, it wouldn't always be a new IP, but often when you would refresh the screen, it would be a whole new IP. And it was a great way when we were still using a lot of PBN stuff to get IP diversity into your link building. But again, I don't do that anymore. We don't need to. The SEO shield is all we need to do, and Indeti is link building, and it works. But yeah, just go check YouTube. You'll find somebody to teach you how to do that. It's not that difficult.